Hi, I'm Anita Goa. Do you feel too stiff to practice yoga, or do you just feel stiff in general and you don't even feel like stretching because you feel so stiff? Well, I think this is going to be a good video for you to be introduced to stretching. And also, I'd like you to check out the first video that I posted last week introducing you to the foam roller, which is a wonderful tool for helping you hydrate your tissue so that you feel less stiff. It's going to help you move further into these yoga poses that I am offering here in this video. So please check them out. I've linked it up here, and I've also linked the video at the end of this video. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. It helps me out a lot, and it helps you to stay in touch with other free videos that I am offering. And leave a comment in the comment box right below here. Ask me any questions if you have any questions, and I hope you enjoy this routine. Extend your legs out. Just keep the foam roller on the side. Sit up tall, and you can take a blanket and you can sit on the blanket so that you make sure that you are lifted and you lengthened. All right, flex your feet and then point and flex your feet. Point and flex, point and flex, so that you're stretching your shins, stretching your calves, strengthening your shins and strengthening your calves. All right, so press the toes as close towards the floor as you can. Try to sit up tall, relax your shoulders. Keep breathing. Good, and then one more. And now separate the legs so they're hip distance apart. You continue that pointing and flexing of your feet, but you make it in a circular movement. All right, make the circles as big as you can, feeling that you're moving through your ankles. Great, and then reverse it in the other direction. Breathe in and breathe out, just free breathing here. Great, and then release. Shake out the legs a little bit. All right, now cross your ankles, roll over onto your hands and your knees. And you're going to extend your legs out, and you're going to come into a downward facing dog. Just keep that blanket there, actually. All right? And then make sure that your legs are hip distance apart. Try to draw your sitting bones towards the ceiling. Try to lift your toes as much off the floor as you can, and feel that your heels move into the floor. Shake out your head. Good. And now gradually lift your heels as high off the floor as you can as you press the balls of your feet into the floor, so you'll feel a stretch around your toes. And then you're going to bend your knees. Draw your chest and your abdomen towards your thighs and draw the sitting bones to the ceiling. And then you're gradually going to lift your hips up, and then you'll lower the heels back down again. Do that a few more times. Lift up, bend the knees, and then lift and lower the heels into the floor. Good, one more time. Lift the heels, bend the knees, lift the hips up, and lower the heels into the floor. Good, and then gradually you're going to step the right foot forward, and now you're going to lower the left knee into the floor. Keep your chest lifted. Point your left foot if you want, and then draw your hips as far forward as you can. Roll your shoulders open. All right, breathe in fully, exhale completely, so you get that stretch into the quad there and also into your hip flexor. Good, and you gradually lower the hands to the floor, curl your left toes under, lift up, and you're going to step the right foot back. Good, step the left foot forward, help it along, lower the right knee into the floor, keep the right toes curled under if you want to, or point your feet, try to press the top of your foot into your shin, draw your hips forward, Keep your chest lifted. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Good, and then gradually release. Lower the hands to the floor and step it back into a downward facing dog. Good. Now you're going to lift the heels off the floor. You're going to take the blanket away if you used it. Lower the knees into the floor. Continue to keep the toes curled under. And then you're going to try to sit up as tall as you can, keeping your toes curled under and sitting back into the heels as you feel that your upper body weight moves into your feet and stretching the fascia of your feet. And you can even try to lean back a little bit and massage your feet there. All right, take full breaths in and full breath out. Full breath in and full breath out. Good, and then try to lean forward, point your feet, and then try to sit back onto your heels in virasana. All right, and continue to keep your chest lifted. Take a few breaths here, feeling the stretch into your shins, tops of the feet, and just let that circulation start to come back. Great, and then very gradually start to work your way back, curl your toes under, and go into downward facing dog again. Good, lower the knees into the floor, cross your ankles, and then sit back. All right, come all the way to the front, and then roll yourself down to the floor, vertebrae by vertebrae. And you can take your rope, all right, or you can use a towel. You can also use a towel. Keep the left leg bent and place the rope or the towel around your right foot. Make sure that you draw your shoulder blades down onto the floor, keeping the right leg as straight as you can. Flex your foot and then draw your right leg as close towards your chest as you can. Keep your hip bones anchored, and then if you want to, you can extend your left leg to the floor, or you can continue to keep the left leg bent too, that's fine. But just breathe in and breathe out. Good. Then hold the rope with the right hand, left hand on the left hip, and you're going to try to open the leg out to the side as far as you can. Really anchor your hip bones into the floor. All right, and get into the inner thigh there that you released so well with that foam roller. Good. And then gradually lift the leg up. And now take that rope with your left hand and then cross the right leg across the body. Try to literally roll over onto your left side. Take your right thumb to the right hip and draw the right hip down and away. Lift your left shoulder blade up off the floor and drop your right shoulder blade onto the floor. All right, so that you're in a pretty deep, good twist here, but also you're getting a continued stretch with the IT band and your upper glutes, lower back. Good, and then gradually lift up to the center. And now you're going to bend the leg and then ground the right foot to the floor. Readjust your pelvis and lift your left leg to the ceiling. All right, hold it. Breathe in and breathe out. Anchor the hip bones into the floor. And then feel free to extend the right leg out if you want. Okay, breathe it in. Breathe it out. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. And then hold the rope with the left hand, right hand on the right hip, and then gradually try to open that leg just as far out to the side as you can. Keep your right hip grounded into the floor. There's a lot of abdominal engagement here as well. Good. Slowly lift the leg up. And then now you're going to cross the leg across the body. You're going to roll over onto your right hip and take the left thumb into the left hip crease. Lift your right shoulder blade up off the floor and drop the left shoulder blade down, just so that you level off your shoulder blades a little bit better. All right, and the left hip you try to draw away from your ribs and from your shoulders. Just you get a deeper stretch into the outer upper hips and your IT band. Feels so good. Good. And then gradually come back up to the center. All right, rebend the right leg, adjust your pelvis, and then let go of your left leg. Extend the left leg out. Extend your right arm out, right leg out. Reach your arms over your head. You can hold on to the rope. Flex your feet like you did in the beginning with the foam roller. Reach the arms forward. Lift your head. Draw in through the navel. Pull in. And then gradually come up. All right, now make sure that you sit at the tips of your sitting bones. And you're going to hinge forward from your hips. And you're going to bend. And you can take your rope around your feet. Try to make sure that your feet are flexed and that they're leveled. Sit up tall and then just keep breathing as you're bending forward. And just feel the stretch of the calves and also the hamstrings and maybe even a lot through the lower back. But full breath in, full breath out. Good, and then gradually sit up tall. All right, cross your legs. All right, I hope that this was helpful. Have a great day. Namaste.